Welcome everybody to the second game of day number 2 here at the Heartland Conference Tournament. We are here on the campus of St. Mary's University at the brand new softball stadium inside the park at St. Mary's. Brian Magliuan bringing you this game between the number 3 team in the Heartland Conference, the Texas A&M International Dust Devils, and the number 4 team in the Heartland Conference, the UT Permian Basin Falcons. The loser of this game will head home, and the winner will advance to a game against St. Edward's University to play for a spot in the championship game. Earlier on today, we saw the St. Mary's Rattlers victorious over the St. Edward's Hilltoppers to advance to the championship game, which is scheduled for 12 noon tomorrow, right back here at the softball stadium. And you can find it live on rattlerathletics.com. And with that pitch, we are underway. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one off the plate, and that is 1-1. The starting pitcher for the Dust Devils is Sarah Johnson. Johnson has a 6-11 record with a 5.89 ERA. She has 45 strikeouts to her name this season. And she's behind in the count, 2-1, to the leadoff hitter, Jennifer Quam. Texas A&M International wearing the maroon uniforms with black pants. As that ball is fouled back towards our direction. Count now full, 3-2. UTPB wearing white with black pants. And that one popped high into the air. And there to make the play is Ramos over at left field for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Nikki DeSierra. The second baseman, DeSierra, takes that first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Let's meet the defensive lineup for the Texas A&M International Dust Devils. Over at left field is Ramos. Capello at center field. And over at right is Kendall Reeves. Covering the third base line is Cassandra De Leon. At short is Brenda Parnin. Her sister Anna Parnin is at second. Gallardo over at first. And doing the catching for Johnson is Brittany Mussett. And the count goes to 2-1 now. Here's the delivery. And an off-speed pitch popped up. And plenty of room for Capello to make the play. And quickly that's 2 down in the first inning. Talius Marble gets set now to step in. The University of Texas Permian Basin finished the season with a 13-38 record. They were 10-14 in the Heartland Conference, which was good enough for the 4th seed and to clinch a berth in this Heartland Conference tournament. On the other side of the ball, the Dust Devils of Texas A&M International finished the year with a 19-34 record, 10-14 in the Heartland Conference. As the count to Marble now is 1-1. Here's the pitch from Johnson. That one hit sharply over to short. There to make the play is Brenda Parnin, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Still no score as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here on the Rattler Network.
With 12 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities and NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student-athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the first inning about to get underway. Texas A&M International about to take their first swings in this ball game. Leading off for the Dust Devils is freshman Brenda Parnin. A bit of a homecoming for Brenda and her sister Anna Parnin, both from San Antonio, Texas. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled away by Parnin. 0-1 now the count. Brenda Parnin started all 54 games she appeared in, with a .323 batting average to go along with 6 home runs and 42 RBIs. And that pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Pitching for the Falcons is Desiree Valero. That is hit sharply over to short. There to make the play is Burks, and that's 1 away as Parnin is retired. Valero yesterday was impressive against the St. Mary's Rattlers, allowing only 2 runs. However, it was not enough as the Rattlers were victorious 2-0. And Valero was the losing pitcher. On the other side of the ball, the Dust Devils were defeated by St. Edwards in the first game of this Heartland Conference tournament, as that ball is hit over to third, and McKee able to make the play and retired Capello for the second out of this inning. The Dust Devils fell to St. Edwards in the first game of the Heartland Conference tournament. They lost 9-0 in a 5-inning affair. The winner of this game will get to play against the Hilltoppers later on at approximately 5 o'clock this afternoon. And with that, 3 up, 3 down go the Dust Devils We still have no score as we head to the second inning. Right here inside the beautiful softball stadium at the park at St. Mary's University. Stay tuned. More upcoming. You're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here on the Rattler Network.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second inning about to get underway. Brian Maglio on with you. The 4, 5, 6 hitters are due up this inning for the Falcons. Leading off is their first baseman, Nikki Brailsford. Brailsford, a 206 hitter with 19 RBIs and 4 home runs. The first pitch from Johnson, high and inside for ball 1. Brailsford, a hard-hitting right-hander from Springville, Utah. And that one runs inside, but it's called a strike. 1-1 to the senior, Brailsford. The pitch from Johnson, a beauty, and that one in there for strike number 2. 1-2 now the count. The 1-2 pitch is fouled out of play, and we'll see another 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Johnson popped high and out of play and right into the hands of a fan over in the bleachers. And the count will remain at 1-2 to Brailsford. It is Brailsford, McKee, and Hollingsworth due up this inning, as that pitch low and off the plate, bringing the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch, just missing, and they check if Brailsford went, but she did not. She held up her swing, and that'll bring the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one popped high, but not far. The third baseman, De Leon, able to make the play for out number 1. Now at the plate is third baseman Miley McKee. And that first pitch, a ball, 1-0. McKee, a .274 hitter, has started all 52 games for the Falcons. Has 13 RBIs and a homer as that one popped high into the air. There to make the play is the second baseman, Anna Parnin. And quickly, that's 2 away.
That's going to bring up the catcher, Anna Hollingsworth.
And now it is up to Anna Hollingsworth to prolong this second inning for the Falcons. The pitch from Johnson, and that one ripped down the line into foul territory. Giving chase to it is Ramos, and she makes the play. And once again, 3 up, 3 down, go the Falcons as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Texas A&M International due up next as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here on the Rattler Network.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II. We're especially proud of our commitment to make a wish.
Division II student athletes the 10 initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $1 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Welcome back, everyone. The bottom of the second inning about to get started. Leading off for the Dust Devils is Brittany Mussett. It'll be Mussett, Gallardo, and Reeves due up this inning, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Mussett takes that pitch for strike number 1. That pitch from Valero misses, and the count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Desiree Valero enters today with a 9-22 record, a 4.22 ERA, as that one is hit over to second, and DeSera able to make the play for out number 1.
That's going to bring in number 27, Marina Gallardo.
And now at the plate is Marina Gallardo. The delivery from Valero off the plate, 1-0. As mentioned earlier, Valero had an impressive outing yesterday against the St. Mary's Rattlers. However, she wasn't able to get the run support she needed as she picked up the loss. And the count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike to the first baseman, Gallardo. Gallardo, a junior from Corpus Christi, Texas, batting .254 on the year with 27 RBIs and 7 home runs, as that one popped high to right field. And there to make the play is Freeze for out number 2. Let's meet the defensive lineup for the UTPB Falcons. Over at left field is Marble. Quam is at center. Freeze, who just made the play at right, is at right field, as you would imagine. McKee over at third. Aurora Burks is at short. Nikki De Sierra at second. Brailsford is at first, and doing the catching is Anna Hollingsworth. And the count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike to the right fielder Kendall Reeves. Reeves, a .215 hitter with 20 RBIs and 2 home runs this season. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one fouled back. And the count all even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. She struck her out. And that's good for the 3rd out of the inning. Once again, 3 up, 3 down. This time, the Dust Devils go down. And we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Still no score as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here, exclusively on the Rattler Network.
With 12 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities and NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student-athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Welcome back, everybody. The top of the 3rd inning about to get underway. The 7, 8, 9 hitters are due up this half inning for the Falcons of Texas Permian Basin. I'm Brian Magliuan, bringing you game number 2 here in day 2 of the Heartland Conference Tournament, being hosted here in San Antonio, Texas, on the campus of St. Mary's University. Leading things off for the Falcons is Aurora Burks, the shortstop. And Burks takes the first pitch for called strike 1. Burks, a freshman from Cleveland, Texas, has had an impressive first season with the Falcons, batting .242 in 47 games started, to go along with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. Right now, Burks down in the count, 1-2. It'll be Burks, Clancy, and Freeze due up this inning. And that pitch from Johnson, unable to find the plate, bringing the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Johnson, swung on and hit right back to the pitcher Johnson, who, quick reflexes there, able to snag it out of the air, and that's 1 away.
That's going to bring up number 4, Taylor Clancy.
And that'll bring up Taylor Clancy to the plate. Fans, we remind you, for all the information about the Heartland Conference Tournament, check out rattlerathletics.com. As Clancy hits that one high into the air, and there to make the play over at left field is Ramos for out numero dos.
That's going to right fielder, Sydney Freeze.
And now the number 9 hitter, Sydney Freeze, the right fielder for the Falcons, will take her first swings of the game. Here's the delivery from Johnson, and that one off the plate and outside, 1-0. Sydney Freeze, a sophomore from Monahans, Texas, takes that pitch for ball number 2. Freeze starting her 16th game of the season with a 139 batting average. The 2-0 pitch from Johnson, high and inside, and the count 3-0. So the 3-0 pitch from Johnson is in there for a called strike 1. This has been a quick ball game so far, with both teams doing quick work throughout the innings, as that one is blooped fair down the line, and that is a 2-out single for Sydney Freeze. That ball able to stay fair by a matter of inches, and that is the first hit of the ball game for either team. And that one coming with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning, as we return to the top of the order and Jennifer Quam. Here's the pitch from Johnson, and that one just missing outside for ball number 1. Freeze this season 2 for 2 on stolen bases. The count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. It'll be interesting to see here if Sydney decides to go with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Quam has started 50 games this season, as she grounds that one right back to the pitcher Johnson, who flips it over to first for the final out of the inning. UTPB able to get a hit this inning, but are unable to do anything more. The score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Stay tuned, more upcoming as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament exclusively here on the Rattler Network.
So much to celebrate in Division II. We're especially proud of our commitment to make a wish.
Division II student athletes led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $1 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Welcome back, everybody. The bottom of the third inning about to get started. The 7, 8, 9 hitters are due up for the Dust Devils this inning. Leading off is the designated player, Cassie Garcia. Garcia, a 198 hitter on the year with 8 RBIs and a home run. She takes that first pitch in there for strike one. And the count now all even at a ball and a strike. Garcia, a senior from Carson, California, previously attended Long Beach City College. And now the count 1-2 to Garcia, as Valero has done a terrific job in the early going of the ball game, making quick work of the Dust Devil batters. However, that pitch high and outside, bringing the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that ball fouled off the foot of Garcia. The count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We remind all of you to check us out on social media. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at St. Mary's Rattlers. And like us on Facebook, facebook.com/St. Mary's Rattlers, as Valero able to strike out Garcia for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third inning. And that was a beautiful pitch. Had a bit of movement on it as well, as Garcia swung right through it. And that will now bring up Desiree Ramos. First pitch fouled back, and 0-1 is the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and off-speed breaking ball. Just missing, and the count all even at a ball and a strike. And that one fouled back. 1-2 now the count for Desi Ramos, who is a senior from right here in the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas. The 1-2 pitch lofted over to right, but there to make the play is Sydney Freeze, and that's 2 away, with Anna Parnin getting set to take her first swings of the ball game. The first pitch from Valero is in there for a called strike 1. Beautifully done, painting the outside corner end in the early going of this ball game. Valero has done a terrific job of throwing first pitch strikes as she gets ahead in this count. 0-2 now to Parnin. Valero gets set and delivers, and that one an off-speed pitch off the plate, and the count now 1-2. 1-2 pitch a bit high, and now the count all even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch hit foul and out of the reach of Brailsford over at first. So the count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the freshman from San Antonio, Texas, Anna Parnan. And that one swung on and missed. She struck her out. That's the second strikeout of the ball game for Desi Ramos, as once again, 3 up, 3 down go the Dust Devils. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Still no score here. Winner moves on to face St. Edwards later on today. But right now, we got a game going on. More upcoming right after this, as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament on the Rattler Network. Welcome back, everybody. The top of the 4th inning just about to get underway. The 2, 3, 4 hitters are due up this inning for the Falcons. Leading off is Nikki DeSera. She takes the first pitch from Johnson for a called strike 1. That off-speed pitch bounces in front of the plate. 1-1 now the count. And between these two teams, neither of them have yet to score a run this weekend here in the Heartland Conference Tournament. Both teams shut out in their first games yesterday. UTPB losing 2-0 to St. Mary's, and Texas A&M International being shut out by St. Edwards. So not only are both teams looking for their first runs of this ball game, they are looking for their first runs of this tournament, as DeSera is retired for the first out of this inning. And now that'll bring up Talius Marble to the plate. First pitch swung on and hit down the line, but foul. And the count now 0-1. Marble 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Johnson, and that one low below the knees. And the count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, why not? Let's go!
Marble just a bit behind on that one, and she fouls that one back. 1-2 now. And that pitch just misses. 2-2 now the count. Over on the Rattler Network 2. In a couple of minutes will be the St. Mary's Rattlers baseball team taking on the Texas A&M International Dust Devils across the street over at Dixon Stadium. Start time scheduled for 3 o'clock. Again, you can catch it on the Rattler Network 2. For more information, check out rattlerathletics.com. And that pitch just missing inside. And the count now full at 3-2. So St. Mary's and Texas A&M International Baseball will be playing a doubleheader today here at the park at St. Mary's University over at Dixon Stadium, as Johnson able to take care of out number 2. And that'll bring up Nikki Brailsford, who is 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. Here's the pitch, and that one swung on hard over to third. There to make the play is De Leon, and that will do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still no score. Both teams trying to stay alive in the Heartland Conference Tournament. Stay tuned. You're watching everything right here on the Rattler Network.
With 12 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities and NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland.
Welcome back, everybody. The bottom of the 4th inning about to get started. Leading things off for the Dust Devils will be Brenda Parnan, who is 0 for 1 so far in this ball game. And the first pitch from Valero is fouled back by Parnan. 0-1. As mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will take on St. Edward's University later on today. That game scheduled for 5 p.m. And the winner of that game will take on St. Mary's University tomorrow at noon for the championship game. This tournament, a double elimination tournament. Both these teams already picking up a loss yesterday. And both these teams trying to stay alive and keep their hopes of winning the Heartland Conference tournament alive, as the 1-2 pitch from Valero is high for ball number 2, bringing the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And we'll see another 2-2 pitch coming. Off-speed pitch hits softly over to first. There to make the play is Brailsford. And that's 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Chelsea Capello. Capello 0 for 1. And Capello tried to lay a bunt down but misses. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch from Valero, just missing, and that is ball 1, as Capello was able to hold up on her swing. On deck is Cassandra De Leon. The 1-1 pitch from Valero is hit over to short, and the throw is in time from Burks for out number 2. And now Cassie De Leon gets set to take her second at bat. She's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch from Valero and hit right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. A 2-out single for De Leon, as she's able to get the first hit on the board for Texas A&M International. That was 11 consecutive batters retired by Valero and the Falcons of UTPB before De Leon was able to get a hit. And now at the plate is Brittany Mussett. 1-0 the count to Brittany. And the runner goes, and now she's caught in a pickle. And De Leon just able to get back to first safely, as she got caught trying to steal second, but nonetheless, no harm, no foul, as the count all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike now. That one grounded to second. And there to make the play is DeSera for the final out of the inning. And that'll be the 4th consecutive full inning where no run is scored between either team. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Both teams looking for that elusive first run. UTPB will take their swings right after this. You're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here on the Rattler Network.
With 12 premier institutions across 4 states, the members of the Heartland Conference are proud partners of their communities and NCAA Division II. We are committed to the academic and athletic success of our student athletes. The Heartland Conference offers a vibrant championship experience with schools that are nationally competitive, engaged with their communities, and supported by hundreds of thousands of fans who promote a positive game environment. To learn more about the Heartland Conference, visit us at heartlandsports.org. Choose Division II. Choose the Heartland Conference.
Welcome back, everyone. The 5th inning just about to get underway. It will be McKee, Hollingsworth, and Burks due up this inning for UT Permian Basin. Here's the first pitch from Johnson, and that one fouled back, 0-1. And 11 innings played for University of Texas Permian Basin here in the Heartland Conference Tournament. They have yet to record a run. They have only amounted for 2 hits combined these past 2 days. Make it 3 now as Miley McKee able to get a lead-off single to start things off here in the top of the 5th inning. As for Texas A&M International, they have played a total of 9 innings and have yet to score a run as well. As the corners are playing in, as bunt is shown, and that'll be strike number 1 to Anna Hollingsworth. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hollingsworth, who lays a bunt down. De Leon fields it cleanly and able to get the out over at first, and the sacrifice bunt is made by Hollingsworth, advancing Miley McKee over to second. And now Aurora Burks is at the plate. Runner in scoring position with only 1 out. First pitch to Burks is off the plate from Johnson. 1-0. That one fouled away, and that brings the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. For those of you just joining us, in the first game today, the St. Mary's Rattlers were victorious over the St. Edward's Hilltoppers, defeating them 8-7, surviving a late 7th inning rally by the Hilltoppers, as St. Mary's now advancing to the Heartland Conference Tournament Championship game, which is scheduled for tomorrow at noon, right back here at the softball stadium inside the park at St. Mary's University, as that one popped high into the air and out of the reach of the center fielder Capello, and it looks like a run will score as McKee scores all the way from second. She slides in safely, and that will be a RBI triple for Aurora Burks. And that is the first run scored by either team in this ball game, and the first run scored in this tournament for the Falcons. And now with Burks over at third, that'll bring up Taylor Clancy to the plate. And the first pitch by Johnson is fouled away by Clancy, and the count 0-1. So back-to-back hits able to get Texas Permian Basin on the board here in the top of the fifth inning. And now Clancy will try to continue that trend as the Dust Devil infield plays in. That pitch paints the outside corner, strike number 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Johnson. That one popped high into the air. Giving chase to it is the right fielder Reeves, as she's able to make the play. And that's out number 2 in this inning. Good job by Reeves, able to track down that ball, which was blooped right in front of her. And in addition to that, she was able to get the throw quickly to the infield, preventing Burks to score from and right now the inning ends quickly as the first pitch is hit right back to Johnson, and just like that, the score is 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Falcons lead it. The Dust Devils will try to respond when we come back right here on the Rattler Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the fifth inning about to get started. Brian Maglione with you, bringing you this second game of a scheduled 3 here in the Heartland Conference Tournament, which is being played in this brand new park at St. Mary's, a beautiful new facility seeing its first year in action, this brand new softball stadium. One of the many fantastic new facilities here at St. Mary's University, as the first pitch from Valero is in there for a called strike 1. it'll be Gallardo, Gutierrez, and Garcia due up this inning, as Gallardo grounds that one to second, and DeSera is able to make the play in time for out number 1.
That's going to bring up Kendall Reeves.
And it'll bring up Kendall Reeves, who has re-entered in the ball game. So in the last half inning, on that the second out that was made over at right field, it was not Kendall Reeves, it was Sam Gutierrez that made the play. And now Reeves has re-entered the ball game and is in a 1-1 count now against Valero. And that one hit sharply foul to the right side. 1-2 now the count for Kendall Reeves. And Reeves swings and misses on that one, and that's out number 2. And now that'll bring up Cassie Garcia. Texas A&M International, their bats have been silenced for the most part, getting only 1 hit off of Desi Valero so far in this ball game. Here's the 0-1. That one popped high into the air. That'll stay in the infield. And there to make the catch is DeSera. And once again, 3 up, 3 down. Go the Dust Devils as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Falcons lead 1-0 as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament exclusively here on the Rattler Network.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Welcome back, everybody. The 6th inning here, about to get started. UTPB leading 1-0 over Texas A&M International. It'll be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters due up this inning for the Falcons. It'll be Quam, DeSera, and Marble due up. Sarah Johnson still in the circle pitching for the Dust Devils. And so it looks like some substitutions and defensive switches have been made.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 11, Miley Heath. Versus number 12.
And the first pitch from Johnson is off the plate, 1-0. Johnson has thrown 65 pitches, has allowed only 3 hits and 1 earned run, which occurred in the top half of the 5th inning as she falls behind to Quam, 2-0. And that one hit to left. Giving chase to it is Chelsea Capello. And that'll be strike number 1. 2-1 now the count. And we've gotten some word on those defensive switches for the Dust Devils, as that pitch from Johnson paints the outside corner, evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So over in the outfield, Chelsea Capello moves over to left field. Now playing center field is Chrissy Sardelich, and over at right field is Ramos. So a bit of shuffling done by the Dust Devils as this 3-2 pitch is hit over to short, and Brenda Parnan able to make the play for out number 1. And now at the plate is Nikki DeSera. DeSera 0 for 2 this afternoon. Pitch number 71 from Johnson is off the plate and misses, 1-0. And that pitch is in there for strike number 1. 1-1 now the count. Oh, breaking ball beautifully placed by Johnson. Catches the inside corner for a called strike 2. 1-2 now. The count to the junior from Salt Lake City, Utah. And DeSera swings and misses at that one, and that's out number 2 here in the top of the 6th. And that is Sarah Johnson's first strikeout of the ball game. And now at the plate is Talius Marble. And that one catches the outside corner, 0-1. And the previous at-bats now, Sarah Johnson seems to be hitting her spots as that one hits softly to the third baseman, De Leon, who just couldn't get her glove completely on it. Fortunately for her, the ball was foul, and it'll be strike number 2, charged to Marble. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Johnson, and that one swung on and missed. She struck her out. Back-to-back strikeouts from Sarah Johnson, able to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Falcons as the Dust Devils look to tie things up, or even more, as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Falcons 1, Dust Devils nothing, as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament right here on the Rattler Network.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes led a 10 initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
$1 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the 6th inning just underway here. Brian Maglione with you, bringing you today's action. At the plate for the Dust Devils is Desi Ramos. And Ramos quickly behind in the at-bat, 0-2. The winner of this game will take on St. Edwards for a chance to play in the championship game tomorrow at noon. This Heartland Conference tournament, a double elimination format. Both these teams losing their first games yesterday. And so it is either win or go home for one of these two teams, as Ramos able to work the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that pitch runs inside on her, and now the count full, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch from Valero is popped up and foul. And we'll see another pitch. Today we already saw the number 1 seeded St. Mary's Rattlers advance to the championship game, defeating St. Edwards 8-7. St. Mary's able to thwart a late 7th inning rally by the Hilltoppers, as Brailsford able to record out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. St. Mary's, as mentioned, beating St. Edwards 8-7, despite St. Edwards scoring 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Rattlers able to hold on, and they had great outings from players like Emily Britton, who picks up yet another victory in her storied collegiate career. St. Mary's saw home runs from Alex Rodriguez and Nicole Sardelich. And with 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's pinch hitter Desiree Ortiz at the plate. Ortiz has started 20 games this season for the Dust Devils, has appeared in 22, and with this one make it her 23rd appearance. She has a 176 batting average with 3 RBIs. And with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and her team trailing by a run, she'll look to get something started here. And the 0-2 pitch just missing high and outside. 1-2 now the count to Ortiz. The 1-2 pitch from Valero is hit softly right back to her. And that is out number 2. And that'll bring up Brenda Parnin to the plate. Parnin 0 for 2 so far this afternoon. And it looks like time is being called. The umpires are discussing something. We're not quite sure what that was all about, but nonetheless, play will resume. That first pitch outside for ball number 1. And in the past 11 2/3 innings, Valero has not allowed a single run. The only runs she has allowed the past 2 days was in the bottom of the 1st inning yesterday against the St. Mary's Rattlers. But since then, she has been superb for the Falcons as she finds the plate there. 2-1 now the count to Brenda Parnin. The 2-1 pitch popped up high and out of play, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch swung on and hit over to short. And Burks was able to field it cleanly, but the speedster Parnin able to beat the throw and the stretch by Brailsford. And the inning continues for the Dust Devils as time is called. The Falcons nursing a 1-run lead. As we've mentioned, the winner of this game will continue on in the Heartland Conference Tournament. As for the loser of this one, it'll be the end of the road for them. Great hustle there by Parnin, able to beat out the throw from Burks at short. And the Dust Devils looking to continue and maybe rally with 2 outs here, trailing by 1 run. But that's a tall task to ask for, as the hit and run in effect. Parnin, she's gunned down at second. She is caught stealing, and that will retire the side. So no run score on a hit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Falcons lead by 1, a close one here. Win or go home. You're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament exclusively here on the Rattler Network. Welcome back, everyone. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters are due up this inning for the Falcons. It'll be Brailsford, McKee, and Hollingsworth as they try to tack on some insurance runs before the bottom of the 7th inning. Falcons leading 1-0 over the Dust Devils. The winner moves on to face St. Edwards later on this afternoon. The loser, it will be the end of the season for them. As the count now 1 ball and 1 strike to Nikki Brailsford, and Brailsford lofts that one over to left, and there to make the catch is Capello, and that's 1 down. Miley McKee now getting set to take her at bat. She is 1 for 2 this afternoon. That one runs a bit inside. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Sarah Johnson, and that one just misses. 2 balls, no strikes now is the count. University of Texas Permian Basin are 3 outs away from advancing to take on St. Edwards. And the winner of that game will have the right to play St. Mary's tomorrow at noon for the Heartland Conference Championship. However, Texas A&M International would love to do something about that. They will be due up in the bottom of the 7th inning as they hope they only trail by 1 run, as that pitch in there for strike 2. The count is now full, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is popped high into the air, and over at center, able to make the catch is Sardelich for out number 2. And time is called by the Dust Devils as Anna Hollingsworth gets set to take the plate. And it looks like some changes are being made on the field defensively. So as play gets set to resume, here's the pitch from Johnson, and that one popped up high and back and right on the roof of the press box. The count 0-1.
Hey, let's get yours right here. Come on now, don't make it dry.
Here's the 0-1. That one low and in the dirt. 1-1.
Let's go, Ed. Hey, you will, kid. Hey, you know you can. Let's do it right here. Come on,
The 1-1 pitch hit sharply over to right field, and that one will go for a single as Hollingsworth reconsidered going for extra bases. She took a wide turn from first, but she'll settle for a 2-out single. And looks like the Falcons will bring in a pinch runner. Looks like Mallory Hall will come in for Hollingsworth over at first base.
Attention now, running at first base will be number 2 for throwing baseman, Mallory Hall. Aurora Burks is your batter.
So Burks at the plate, 2 outs, a runner on first base. Burks already has a hit in this ball game. She is 1 for 2, and she has the lone RBI. She'd love to add to those totals with her team nursing a 1-run lead here in what could potentially be the final inning. The 1-0 pitch from Johnson hit over the head of Parnan at short, and that'll be a 2-out single for Aurora Burks. So runners now on first and second for Taylor Clancy, who is 0 for 2. Clancy, a .240 hitter on the year with 14 RBIs and a single home run. She pops that one right back to the netting, and the count 0-1. This game has been a real pitcher's duel between Sarah Johnson and Desiree Valero. Right now, Clancy down in the count 0-2. If Clancy is able to get on base, it'll be Sydney Freeze. The 0-2 pitch popped high into the air and just out of play. And Clancy able to stay alive in the at-bat.
Now with that foul ball, brings the count to 0-2.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs here. The 0-2 pitch is fouled away once again by Clancy, who manages to stay alive in this at bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one grounded over to short. There to make the play is Brenda Parnan, and Parnan's throw is in time for out number 3. The Dust Devils able to keep the deficit at 1. Last chance for Texas A&M International to prolong their season as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Falcons lead 1-0. The exciting conclusion right here on the Rattler Network right after this.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II. We're especially proud of our commitment to make a win.
Division II student athletes the TAMIU initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
$1 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
1-0 is the score here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The University of Texas Permian Basin nursing a 1-run lead against the Texas A&M International Dust Devils. The 2, 3, 4 hitters are due up this inning for the Dust Devils. It'll be Chelsea Capello leading things off, Cassie De Leon, and then Brittany Mussett. Capello 0 for 2 so far this afternoon. Brian Magliuan with you, bringing you the second game of a scheduled 3 on this Friday afternoon here in San Antonio, Texas. The winner of this game will take on St. Edwards for the right to play in the championship game, as Capello grounds to short and is thrown out for out number 1. And now the Dust Devils down to their final 2 outs. The winner of the game later on against St. Edwards will take on the St. Mary's Rattlers tomorrow at noon for the Heartland Conference Championship. At the plate now is Cassie De Leon. She is 1 for 2 as she takes that pitch for strike number 2. And Desiree Valero has been superb throughout. Has only allowed 2 hits throughout the course of 6 1/3 innings. She's ahead in the count, 1-2 against De Leon. That pitch low and outside. 2-2 now the count. And that pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count now full. Great job by the junior from Corpus Christi, Texas, to battle back and work the count full. The 3-2 pitch swung on and grounded softly back to the pitcher Valero, who takes care of it herself, and she throws it to first for out number 2. And Brittany Mussett now, the last hope for Texas A&M International. Mussett 0 for 2 this afternoon. Has started all 54 games for the Dust Devils. She takes that first pitch for strike number 1. Mussett, a .288 hitter with 28 RBIs, and is second on this Dust Devil team with 5 home runs. And Mussett down 0-2. Dust Devils down to their final strike in their season. The 0-2 pitch, a breaking ball outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled away. The count remains at 1-2. Gallardo is on deck if she gets her chance. The 1-2 pitch swung on and just barely got a piece of it, did Mussett. And she stays alive in this at bat. What a position to be in for this freshman from Porter, Texas. Mussett in her first season in Dust Devil Maroon. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one low and outside. And the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch swung on and chopped over the head of the pitcher Valero, and what a play by Mussett, able to beat out the throw, and she is able to continue the Dust Devil season as for right now. Time is called, and it looks like there will be a substitution. It will be Victoria Gomez pinch running over at first base. Gomez, a senior from San Antonio, Texas, making her first appearance this afternoon. Gomez making her 22nd appearance for the Dust Devils this season. And now at the plate, it will be Mariana Gallardo. Gallardo, a .254 hitter with 27 RBIs and a team-high 7 home runs. So the tying run is on first base. The winning run is at the plate. First pitch to Gallardo is in there for strike 1. Gallardo hits one sharply down the left side, and that will be a base hit. And a 2-out single for Gallardo, the junior from Corpus Christi, Texas, coming up big. And now the tying run is in scoring position. The winning run is on first base. And that will bring up Kendall Reeves to the plate. Reeves has struck out both times she has appeared at the plate. Reeves, a .215 hitter on the season with 20 RBIs and 2 home runs. First pitch she swings at, and it is fouled back. 0-1. The Texas A&M International contingency beginning to make some noise as the 0-1 pitch is just outside for ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Here's the 1-1 from Valero, and that one hit sharply down the line in right. And the runner will score, and the game is tied. A big-time hit by Kendall Reeves, the senior from Montgomery, Texas. Doesn't want her season to end just yet, and she's able to get the 2-out RBI double to tie things up as time is called on the field. Wow, the Dust Devils down to their last strike just moments ago and have been able to reel off 3 consecutive base hits, culminating in a tied ball game. And now that will bring up
So with 2 away and Warriors at second and third for the Dust Devils.
Cassie Garcia is at the plate now with a chance to win it for A&M International. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. The winning run is over at third base. A base hit will win it. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Valero, swung on and missed. Strike number 2. And credit Valero. She has pitched superb throughout the course of the entire ball game and was 1 strike away from ending this ball game, and that one fouled off Garcia.
Foul ball.
And the count will remain at 0-2. High drama and high intensity here at the softball stadium this Friday afternoon. Here's the 0-2 from Valero. That one grounded to second and off the glove of DeSera, and that will do it. A&M International able to escape with a 2-1 victory in the bottom of the 7th inning as they continue their season. They will advance to take on St. Edwards later on this afternoon at 5 p.m. Oh, what an exciting ball game. A&M International unable to score any runs throughout the first 6 2/3 innings, and then a 2-out rally to conclude matters as they advance to take on St. Edwards, and the winner of that game will earn the right to play the St. Mary's Rattlers for the Heartland Conference Championship on Saturday at noon. What a game it has been. Just simply outstanding. Both teams leaving it out on the line. The winner of the game will be Sarah Johnson. The losing pitcher is Desiree Valero. And Valero, she pitched fantastic until the bottom of the 7th, where she allowed 2 runs to score with 2 outs. UTPB was 1 strike away before A&M International was able to rally late, and they earn a date with the St. Edwards Hilltoppers, whom they played in the first game of the Heartland Conference Tournament. They fell to the Hilltoppers 9-0 in 5 innings. They hope to change that result as they will get ready for the next game at 5 p.m., which can be found here on the Rattler Network. And right now, the seniors from the University of Texas Permian Basin are being recognized for a fantastic season and a fantastic career in Falcon orange and black.
Permian Basin. Our first one is number 8, Anna Hollingsworth. She's out of Lago Vista, Texas. Our second senior from Midland, Texas, wearing number 14. For the pitcher today, Desiree Valero. Our third senior, wearing number 21 from Corinne, Utah, Talias Marble. And our last senior, but not least, number 91, the first baseman from Springfield, Utah, Nikki Grelsberg. We'd like to thank them for all their dedication and hard work over the past 4 years playing NCAA ball. Mr. Tyler Knox handed them each a softball as a memento from the Heartland Conference Tournament. We'd like to thank them for all their hard work and wish them well in their future endeavors. Let's give them all a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Great careers for those 4 seniors from UTPB. As for A&M International, as mentioned earlier, they will take on St. Edwards later on today at 5 p.m. You can catch that here on the Rattler Network. Right now, St. Mary's baseball playing against the Texas A&M International Dust Devils over at Dixon Stadium. You can catch that live right now over on the Rattler Network too. But as for right now, that'll do it for us. But be sure to check back with us because 5 o'clock, St. Edwards versus A&M International. And the winner will play in the championship game against the St. Mary's Rattlers. For right now, that'll do it for us here at the Rattler Network. I am Brian Magliuan. Thank you for joining us, and take care.